So a lot of people want to be rich. A lot of people want to have money. A lot of people want to live comfortable lives. And, I don't speak about being rich. I don't speak about, having a lot of money that you would be able to do whatever you want, go wherever you want. I don't speak about that. I speak about the freedom to be able to do what you want and be able to afford it. If it means going to Tahiti, if it means going to Dubai, if it means going to Cape Town for a week while other people are working and you are comfortable because you can afford it. That's the kind of freedom that I'm teaching. I don't speak about things like becoming rich so that you can do whatever you want. No, I speak about being able to afford a holiday, being able to afford to take care of yourself, your loved ones, your home, being able to live off dividends, being able to get a salary every 3 months, every month, every 6 months, every 12 months without a hustle because you have made arrangements such as investments. That's what I speak about, because I've learned that in order for you to be able to live comfortably, you have to have solutions. You have to have goals. You have to have when I speak about solutions or goals, I speak about financial solutions. I speak about financial goals so that you can be able to afford the kind of life that you are living now and that you want to live in the future. So what that means is that if I live in a house that costs 10 million rands, and my levy is a lot of money, that means that my dividends need to be able to cover my levy, my rent, my electrical bill, my grocery, my life, going to holiday. So that means that I have to be able to start now in terms of investing. That's why the past 2 weeks, actually the whole month of January, I've been speaking about ETFs, because we speak about stocks a lot. We speak about stocks a lot, especially people that use Easyequities as a broker. We speak about this thing a lot, the buying of stock, the making sure that you have shares in a particular company that is listed in the JSE, but we don't necessarily speak about being able to live off dividends and having having invested in ETFs and so forth, so that you can be able to get money. So there are so many, as a South African, I've learned, especially when I pay attention to the JSE listed companies, ETFs and so forth, there are so many companies that are performing badly, that have performed badly last year. There's so many companies. As a matter of fact, there's a big company in South Africa that is retrenching a lot of their employees because the economy is not doing as well as we hoped after 2019. But now, when you look at our ETFs, because our ETFs are sort of like, for lack of a better word, are vibrant in terms of their investment, they are performing better. There are a few ETFs, yes, that are performing badly, but there are ETFs that are performing better. Why? Because when you look at an exchange traded fund, an ETF, how does it work? An exchange traded fund is sort of like invests in different companies that deal in the same thing. For instance, you'd find that there's a property ETF such as Cetrix. I speak about Cetrix a lot. Such as Cetrix top 40 companies. So what they do is that they have invested in these top 40 companies, and what you do is that you invest in the ETF, and the ETF will pay you a dividend, from the money, the profits that they've made from these top 40 companies. All right. So it's important for you to be able to look into ETFs, because if you want to get where you want to get sooner rather than later, you need to be able to think about investing in ETFs for the next couple of months. And when I mean investing in ETFs, I mean forcefully investing. I mean throwing in that 5 grand a month, throwing in that extra 6,000 rand that you have, throwing in partly maybe 50% of your savings which you have locked up in your savings account or investment account. You take that money, you just throw it into your your ETFs, and make sure that you invest forcefully so for the next 12 months. And maybe next year you'll go back to your normal routines and normal way of investing and so forth. Because here's what I believe that this year is an opportunity for us to be able to get more richer, because now companies in South Africa will be forcing to get back on their feet. So meaning that when you start investing right now, when you start investing in these ETFs will maybe look at the companies which will be performing better in the next 5 to 10 years and invest in them. And when they invest in them, you will make a profit with dividends. You will get dividends on either on a monthly basis, on a trimester basis, semester basis, or a yearly basis. So that's how you get out of the lifestyle that you are living in now to a comfortable lifestyle. If you are living in a shack and you have that extra money, start with that extra money. If you're living in an apartment and you have that extra money, start with that extra money. If you're living in a big house, start with that extra money that you have, because that is the only way that we can be able to step into the world of being comfortable. In order for you to be comfortable, you need to be able to take these risks. So many people are afraid of investing simply because they're afraid of risk. But let me tell you something, you will never get anything if you are afraid of taking a risk. You took a risk when you married your wife. You took a risk when you bought that car. You took a risk when you bought that house. You took a risk when you had children. You took a risk. Everything that we do in our daily basis, with the decisions that we make, we take risks. So in order for you to be able to get to a point where you are rich, in order for you to get to a point whereby you are living off your dividends and you are comfortable, you're getting about 10,000 plus, from your dividends. In order for you to be able to be joyful in your financial state, in order for you to be rich in 2023, did you hear that? I'm not speaking about 2029 or 2030 or 2040. No, I'm saying 2023. In order for you to get there this year, you need to say, okay, this year I'm not moving, I'm staying here. This year, maybe I might change my car and get a smaller car. This year, so that I can be able to forcefully invest in these ETFs and be able to get dividends that'll help me to be able to afford a much more better life. And that's how it works. If you want to get successful, if you want to get richer, if you want to be able to own things that you never thought that you would own, or your family never thought that they would own, you start there. You take that big risk and say that from the next 12 months, I'm investing 5,000 Rand. For the next 12 months, I'm investing 10,000 Rand. For the next 12 months, I'm investing 1,000 Rand, if that's what you can afford, or 2,000 Rand, or whatever you can afford, whatever you feel you can afford. Start there. And when you start there, you are one step closer to becoming comfortable in your finances, to becoming richer, so that you can be able to live a comfortable life. That's the only way we can do it. Dream better than others. Dream bigger than others. Think better with regards to your finances. Think better and dream better with regards to your investment opportunities, because that's the only way that we can grow from where we are. So how do I get rich this 2023? How do I get rich this 2023? Invest. invest. And I'm sorry for using this word, but invest the heck out of your finances. Make sure that in the portion that you have, when you say that you're investing, the portion of money that you have, it's part of your expenses, that you have no choice but to invest. And when you are investing, invest a whole chunk of money. Deny yourself parties, deny yourself a new car, deny yourself a new house, and tell yourself that I'm investing. I'm going to get richer. I'm going to get richer. I'm going to get richer. I'm no longer going to live that life that depends on bonuses at the end of the year, but my bonuses will come every 3 months, every 6 months, and every 12 months. I will get my bonuses from my investments, getting paid into my account as dividends. That's how you become richer.